and it is full of history. But also it's a place where like you can see modern Turkey as well. There's history, there's trade, shopping, food, very good food, culture, and very great panoramic view.
Welcome to a country you may know as Turkey. It officially changed its name to Turkey in 2022, a country where continents meet and where the past is never far from the present.
Here, empires have risen and fallen, each leaving their mark in stone, in spice, and in spirit.
From the Roman and Byzantine worlds to the Ottoman Empire, Turkey has always been a place of reinvention, resilience, and wonder.
This episode isn't just about history carved in palaces or treasures that are locked in museums.
It's about the incredible people who carry that history forward, blending tradition with innovation and shaping Turkey's future one story at a time.
Welcome to Istanbul, where empires meet the future. I'm Kolyn, a storyteller drawn to the past and to the cultures that connect us. I've always believed that to know where we're going, we must first understand where we've been.
And I'm Lindsey. I chase stories and sometimes the thrill that comes with them. One minute I'm free falling from 10,000 feet in the air. The next, I'm 1,500 feet underground. I live for the moments that bring us closer. So Kolyn did the hard work and I get to do the really hard work, tasting the baklava.
As we travel the world, we're chasing more than stories. We're chasing connections. Each culture, each journey reminds us we're all part of something bigger.
And what makes this all more meaningful is sharing that journey with our daughter, Kynsley, discovering a country's past, present, and future together as a family.
Because to understand where we are, we have to know where we began. And only then we can see where we're going.
This is World of Travel.
Season 2!
For years, travelers in Denver like Kolyn and myself dreamed of a direct path to the crossroads of continents. And now that dream has finally taken flight.
Turkish Airlines has landed in the Mile High City, connecting Colorado to the heart of Turkey and beyond.
Now you want to take people to Turkey a little bit with the experience on the airline.
Right.
Tell me about how you're doing some of that.
Last years, our motto was Turkish Airlines connecting people. Pangea, 300 million years ago. All continents were one, remember?
Yep.
And we are connecting people from Istanbul to all around the world. And this is the beginning of the civilization culture, in fact. Then it spread to the world. So now we are calling people, come and explore these. Sand and sea sand you can find everywhere. BTUs, natural BTUs, you can find everywhere. But it's very unique to Turkey that history, culture, this is the place.
So for the travelers looking for adventure, culture, and connection, this isn't just a flight. It's the start of something bigger.
I always get really excited about the plane ride. Traveling is something that's been in my blood forever because my mom worked for TWA growing up. And so being on the experience of the actual plane ride is bigger than, just taking a trip or going to experience a new country. It's really about learning about a new culture. And obviously we're on Turkish Airlines because this airline has the most direct flights to Turkey. So it's an obvious choice for most cities in the US. But for us, it's really more about that bridge, that connection that we're going to find out in this episode. How much that I learned that Turkey really is a bridge for the world.
Where east meets west, literally. The water has physically divided continents, empires, and cultures for centuries, but it also connects them.
And right here, the Shangri-La Bosphorus gives you front row access to the past, the present, and everything in between.
This building has lived many lives, first as a 1920s tobacco warehouse, then a television factory, and now one of the most luxurious hotels in Istanbul.
You can feel it the moment you walk through these doors. This isn't just a hotel, it's a living part of Istanbul's story.
And behind every detail, from the Ottoman-inspired design to the world-class hospitality, is a team with deep passion.
We sat down with the person who brings it all together, the head of marketing and communication of Shangri-La Bosphorus, Istanbul.
Being located on the Bosporus is being surrounded by the bread weaving, like the weaves and the surrounded culture around the city. Even just in front of the hotel, you can see the ferry station, and every day carrying millions of people from Europe to Asia. And it only takes 20 minutes, and you're witnessing the different type of diversity, the history, and the spirit of the Istanbul.
We truly stayed at the heart of Istanbul. And to fully experience the essence of Turkey, we worked with Get Your Guide. They connected us with Çiçek Hekimgil from Moira Travel's tour guide.
I cannot compare Istanbul with other parts of Turkey. So Istanbul is unique than all the other parts of Turkey. So all is here in this city, and it's becoming more and more popular destination for all the world. We can see more and more tourists are coming every year to Istanbul.
Today, we're heading straight to the heart of Old City, Sultanahmet. It's home to Istanbul's greatest landmarks, the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, the Basilica Cistern, and the Grand Bazaar, places that reveal the spiritual, political, and commercial roots of this ancient capital. Çiçek let us know that before embarking on this journey, you must first understand the leader who transformed Turkey into the modern nation it is today, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk.
Atatürk is very important because he modernized Turkey. It was a big jump from an empire where one ruler was ruling the whole state, whole country, and like for women, women didn't have any rights, and people could not choose the leader, from a state, a republic, where women have equal rights with men and had the right to vote in 1934. That is earlier than many countries in the world. And he changed the alphabet to improve the literacy level also. So basically, actually, he modernized this country.
University of Colorado professor of modern Middle East history, Carol Woodall, sets the stage for the Hagia Sophia and why it was built during the Byzantine Empire. She says it's more than beauty, it's a show of force.
When I entered into that space of Istanbul, the first thing that I ended up hearing was the call to prayer. And that call to prayer was so profound and so beautiful. Monumentality is an expression of power, right? It's what you visibly see. Like when we end up going to New York, we see the Empire State Building. And that is a marker of progress, of technology, of wealth, right? When you enter into, let's think about it in the 15th century, the first thing that you would have seen would have been like the Hagia Sophia, but without the minarets.
Few buildings on earth tell history quite like this one.
Hagia Sophia is a very unique monument, actually. That is one of the oldest monuments we're going to see today. It is 1,500 years old. So it was first built as a church, as a Greek Orthodox church in 537. And it was a church for 900 years. And it was the largest church in the world for 900 years. And with Ottoman conquest, it was converted into a mosque in 1453. So from a church into a mosque to a different religion, and it was used as a mosque for 500 years.
For centuries, Hagia Sophia has reflected the story of Istanbul itself, shifting identities while holding on to its history. After nearly a millennium as the world's largest church, it became an Ottoman mosque and later a museum, so its ancient Christian mosaics could be revealed to the world. Today, it's functioning as a mosque once again, but unlike in the past, those mosaics remain uncovered. Worship happens on the main floor, while visitors upstairs can still view the artwork that survived 1,500 years of change.
Entering Hagia Sophia, you actually feel that the blend of cultures, blend of religions, because entering you see the calligraphy writings. Those are from the Ottoman period, like it writes in Arabic the names of the caliphs, some prayers in Arabic you can see, but also looking at the same time you can see seraphim, the angels from the Byzantine church seraphim. You can see a mosaic of Virgin Mary with Jesus Christ on her lap, and they're both in your vision at the same time. And it makes you feel like it's very unique place under that dome.
It's a timeline carved in stone.
This is where East meets West, faith meets empire, and every visitor becomes a part of a story that's still unfolding. Before stepping inside, we made sure to follow local tradition, which is women cover their hair with a scarf and everyone dresses modestly. It's all about showing respect.
Every country has its own rhythm and rules, and part of the adventure is embracing them. It's how you really connect to the heart of a place.
Beneath the bustling streets of Istanbul lies a hidden world.
The Basilica Cistern once supplied water to emperors, and now it's a mirror into the city's mysterious past.
As I sit here right now, I look around and I think about the water towers in Beaumont, Texas, where we store water, where we protect our water and have water for the city, and just how vast this place is and how much water they had to store to support Istanbul, Constantinople, and the Byzantine. It's crazy.
2,000 years old and still standing is proof that most powerful stories often flow just beneath the surface.
So Kynsley and I decided to add our own little story by tossing a coin into the water, a wish carried through time in one of Istanbul's most magical places.
Kynsley, play with me and maybe we can get some more snacks and ice cream and candy.
Right behind me is the Blue Mosque, probably one of Turkey's most famous sites. And not because it's just stunning and gorgeous and the tiles, because of what it represents for the Ottoman Empire, both political and divineness and overall power. It's one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. And yet standing here, you realize it's not just architecture. It's a living, breathing symbol of faith and beauty.
Built over 400 years ago, the Blue Mosque was a message to the world that Istanbul's greatness wasn't fading, it was evolving.
Even after centuries, it still feels like the heart of the city, where art, spirituality, and humanity meet under one magnificent dome. They say if you can't find it at the Grand Bazaar, then it doesn't exist. With over 4,000 shops, this place has been the center of trade for centuries.
This movement of ideas and cultures, right? The movement of spices, cardamom, black pepper. By the 16th century, you have coffee that's coming in, that's changing sort of the very urban fabric of Istanbul.
If empires were built on trade, then the Grand Bazaar is basically the New York Stock Exchange of the Ottoman Empire. That's how far back this dates. But it's not just about buying and selling. It's really about global influence and power around the world.
Every merchant, every craft, every cent tells a story passed down through generations.
That is really good. That's good. It's apple tea.
Trying to get me to buy something.
No. Don't buy anything. Just don't buy nothing. Don't buy all this stuff.
I need something like 6,000 lira.
Don't make that one type of this way.
Okay, so you can throw in some the candy. One of those.
Oh, you did 1,800.
And take off.
People cigarettes don't like. Yeah, I think it's the 160.
7,000 flat, one small box.
Yeah.
Show the camera.
soon as I come, like,
We had a ball at the Grand Bazaar, and after all that shopping, haggling, and tasting every sweet treat in sight, I think we've officially hit our limit.
Even Kynsley couldn't hang. She's out cold. So we're heading back to Shangri-La Bosphorus for a kind of Turkish bath only Istanbul can cure us with.
One of Turkey's oldest traditions, a Turkish bath, or hammam, steam, marble, and the art of really slowing down.
Firstly, welcome to Chidi Spa Shangri-La Bosphorus, Istanbul. Today we can do traditional Turkish bath, 45 minutes. Firstly, we can do scrub, after we can do foam and foam massage.
Here we go. About to have this hammam.
Lindsey couldn't wait. She jumped right in her robe.
After our spiritually cleansing hammam, Kolyn and I got to enjoy the flavors and the stories of the city overlooking the Bosphorus.
And lucky for us, dinner is served.
So one thing I'll say about Turkey is that people have always told me before I made it here, because I've been talking about this trip for about a year, that the food, you're not gonna taste better food. And at Shangri-La, Istanbul, Bosphorus, we're literally getting a taste of the food, from the mezes to the main course. The main course is actually gonna be a fish, a sea bass that we got directly from the Bosphorus, which is behind us. And what's inside of there? Just all chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay, this is chocolate on chocolate. Okay, got it. Let's do it, Serkan. Kynsley's gonna love this.
With a gold flake on top. Bam.
Wow. Thank you, Serkan.
In Turkey, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a ritual. It's how business is done, friendships are sealed, and futures are read.
We spoke with Tak, a historian specializing in the deep roots of Turkish coffee, to wake us up on the rich history behind this ancient ritual.
Turkey has the coffee since 1523. So since this time, the coffee is not just a drink here, it's actually like culture and experience. You will see today in my workshop, coffee is not just an excuse, it's actually like the drink. We see each other like since 15th century. Oh yeah, Lindsey, if you're ready, like, come on with me and have some coffee and pour to tell you. Okay, so in the past, like in 16th century in Istanbul, when we get the coffee from Ethiopia to Istanbul, they actually use these traditional tools. So I got the green beans as you see here. These are the green beans, and I just put in the pan. For what? For roasting. So I put on the fire, and then I roast it like 30 minutes. So after this pan, there is another tool. This is the cooler. I just transfer it to the hot roasted coffee beans here, and I left them to get them cold. So after 30 minutes, they're gonna be ready. Then there's a grinder, as you see. I just transfer them to the grinder like that. So then it's ready for grinding, and I put everything here. Put the stick. So then it's ready to grind that. Grrr, grrr, grrr. And then finished coffee grounds is ready. So then I put to the coffee pot and some water. Then I actually cook it. So then it's ready for service. So then I put to the coffee cup. These are the tools they used in the past, and it takes minimum 2 hours. But today, we have machines.
That's right, once the cup's empty, the real magic begins. Welcome to the art of Turkish coffee fortune telling.
Our friend Tak showed us the way.
17th century tools. What's this? Oh, the grinder?
Yeah, it's a grinder.
Smell the coffee bean, Kynsley. Smell the bean. Smell the bean.
Look, take one. Smell this. Smell that. Ooh.
So do you see like the guys are having the coffee in the army?
So when can we add the sugar inside of the coffee? Okay.
Into your coffee pot, and we have to mix it.
Okay. Does everybody add sugar or just me?
We add sugar, but because it's like a traditional way of making it without sugar, that's why I wanted to show you without sugar. But of course we do add.
Okay. So I feel less bad.
Sometimes you can see past, present, and future with Turkish coffee. If you feel any suction while opening your cups, that means that your wish is gonna come true.
Tell me. Oh, you see that my sign is clear?
Yeah, pretty clear actually.
Known as tasseography, the art of coffee reading is passed down from grandmothers to granddaughters. Every swirl, every drip, every shape interpreted like a secret language.
Have something valuable, but don't think like money directly. Either like some money or like some a gift, like a valuable gift, or something like that. And it works.
What's this mean a couple of times?
Like not too far away from the future, not too close. Just like in a couple of months. I mean like.
Oh.
Actually, yeah. But it's on your way. It seems like. And you're waiting for the result, and you're gonna hear about the result actually. Just like this you can think like. You're gonna hear something new. That means that like you have a good life that you enjoy, you have like a simple, quiet life.
So the coffee was amazing and that was all good, but when I got my fortune read, I'm really kind of freaked out because filming this is happening before you guys are probably watching this, obviously, and you guys are probably watching this on the Hill, and she mentioned a new opportunity, and we're like literally closing the deal about the show airing on the Hill.
Not gonna lie, I don't usually do the fortune telling, but I'm a bit freaked out, so let's go.
Can boğazdan gelir. Atasözü bir hakikattir. Temiz malzeme ve eksiz bir itina ile hazırlanmış günlük tatlılar yemek istiyorsanız, dünyaca tanınmış Gaziantep'in ünlü baklavasını bir asırlık mazisi olan Güllüoğlu'ndan yiyiniz. Türkiye'de bundan üstün tatlı meşheri bulamayacağınıza emin olabilirsiniz.
You know what goes well with coffee? Dessert.
In Turkey, dessert is more than just a pastime. It's a bridge between the past and the present.
That's that sweet glue that's held generations together, one flaky layer at a time.
Welcome to Karakoy Goluolu, the legendary home of baklava.
For nearly 2 centuries, this family business has turned the Turkish tradition into art that never grows old. Murat Gulu shows us exactly how this famous Turkish treat is made.
And there are other variations of the baklavas inside. You will be seeing some different variations with the different nuts or techniques. And they are going to make baklavas, slice them, and send it to bakery. So this is basically what they do here. So let's go inside and see it closely. So up first, he will be cutting them into 10 pieces, and each time he's sprinkling some starch in between. So it's not a wheat, it's not a flour, it's the starch. The flour is in the dough now with the mixture. And everything about baklava is with wheat. For a good baklava, it's hard wheat dough and hard wheat flour, starch. So in between the layers is sprinkling the starch in order to keep the layers aside from each other, because we don't want them to stick back to each other. And in one piece of baklava, there's going to be 40 layers like this. This is to help to keep the layers aside from each other again, because if you push now like that, then all the layers would be crashing on each other. I'm making it like this round circles. He's making sure that the layers are kept aside.
And the ghee can get in between.
Exactly.
Shake your arm, sweep your arm.
Making baklava is no joke. It's science, it's art, and a whole lot of patience.
So Kolyn did the hard work, and I get to do the really hard work, tasting the baklava. Okay, show me how to eat it. There's a right and a wrong way to eat baklava. So don't come all the way here, buy the baklava, and then eat it wrong.
Mm-hmm. So the right way is to turn it upside down, like on the t-shirt, to hold it like that, and just bite through the half. And while you chew it, you must be taking some breath from your nose, so in order to have some sense of the aroma of the butter, like the ghee, pistachio, and flour itself. So smell, bite, and while chewing, breathe again.
Like this?
Through half.
Okay.
Yeah. Not all the way, but half.
Okay. That's really good.
Take your time, take a deep breath from your nose so you can sense it more. So you should be sensing the ghee, pistachio, and the crunchiness at the same time.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, if I bring this home to my family, how long does it last?
At least like 10 days.
10 days?
Yeah.
Too bad.
It'll be less crunchy, but still edible.
We'll be in Turkey for 10 days, so I guess nobody's getting some at home. Sorry.
You can taste the history in every bite. Ottoman kitchens, family recipes, and holiday tables, all rolled into one. Making baklava was an art form.
And in Istanbul, beauty isn't just built, it's pieced together, one shard at a time.
And no art form captures that better than mosaics.
From ancient palaces to neighborhood cafes, mosaics have told Turkey's stories for over 1,000 years. Today, we're gonna learn how to tell our own.
So we're at a mosaic lamp making workshop with Istanbul Experience, and this is something that I really wanted to do because I wanted to understand the history of these lamps and the artwork, something that if you've seen videos online of the Bazaar and some of the beautiful artwork that comes naturally to the country of Turkey, this is an image that you always see, and so we're gonna not only make our own to bring home, which will probably be somebody's gift, so when you receive this, just know that I made it handmade personally, but also understand the history and the culture behind it that connects this art to everybody here in Turkey.
The art of mosaic was firstly seen in Byzantine period, and Byzantines only used them on their walls of their homes. And in between 13th to 17th centuries, it was transferred to the Ottoman Empire, and that's when the Ottomans started to apply them on the glass and on the lamps. So it was highly improved in our culture. And in the lamps, it has an important place in our religion, Islam, as well. It is called kandil in Turkish, and we use them for both decoration and a source of light to celebrate the birthday of Prophet Muhammad in those days. People believe that they also they help you ignore the bad, evil eyes in our culture as well. So we use blue ones to, mirror those negativities in our culture.
So I can put this towards Kolyn.
Yeah.
And make sure that I'm good.
Make sure that you're safe.
Make my H-Town finest.
I want blue.
Lindsey.
She wants blue.
That's not the blue she wants.
Yes, it does.
Do you have any red?
I want broccoli.
What's sparkly, this?
Yeah.
And the diamonds. Yes, sir.
You guys have to share with the group, It's not just like what Kynsley and Kolyn want. You see why they're acting exactly the same?
You should call Kynsley and Kolyn.
The Kynsley and Kolyn show. Why am I even here?
Every piece here is different, but together they create something unforgettable. That's kind of like Istanbul in a nutshell.
History, color, imperfection, and brilliance, all living side by side.
You know what else is brilliant here in Istanbul? The number of bald heads you'll see.
Number one is hair transplantation. Number two is nose operation, and then the dental and all other kinds of aesthetic surgeries. And it's interesting when you're visiting some historical sites in the old city, you can see a bunch of people with bandaged hair, and they look like they're coming from, space, like aliens. And the people who don't know about the aesthetic surgery in Turkey, at first look, they get scared. What is this? What happened to their, heads, kind of thing.
Turkey has been a center for healing since the Ottoman Empire. And today that legacy is alive in sleek buildings like this, with global clients trusting Turkish hands.
Here, beauty isn't just skin deep. It's backed by technology, technique, and centuries of tradition.
We're here in Istanbul on the Asian side at Istanbul, where hairlines are getting redrawn. And so is the world's perception of healthcare.
And it's not just stigmas that are being cut down. Costs are also dramatically lower than in the US. So we want to find out what is all the buzz about this booming medical tourism industry.
We're here with 3 doctors, and they're going to take us on a journey to give start to finish of how to redraw these hairlines.
And don't think that medical tourism is new. This thing's been around and popular in Turkey since the Ottoman Empire in different ways.
We're going to hear about stem cell. We're going to hear about the future of healthcare in a very exciting way. They're making people happy, and we're happy to watch.
And you should get a little bit, you want your eyebrows done?
No, I want to get my whiskers done.
And as you can see, my extensions are good enough.
Let's go.
This has been a long time coming. I've planned it out, honestly, for like 2 years. At first I was skeptical, but I actually had a buddy who came to this exact clinic and got a hair transplant last June, and it looked really good.
For sure, there is not a single reason why Turkey became a medical hub for many tourists all around the world. One of the reasons, for sure, Turkey is more affordable for the competitor, and we have like very new built hospitals, especially since 20 years. So another thing is, I think, the expertise of the doctors. If you're looking for the best programmers in the world, you have to go to the Silicon Valley. But if you are looking for the best doctors, you definitely come to Istanbul. For also culture, history, tourism in Istanbul. When you combine both of them, it is not just a procedure, it is a whole experience from the beginning to end. I think those are the most important factors why Turkey became a medical hub.
So we spoke to some of the best doctors in Turkey.
I'm Dr. Zafer Çetinkaya.
I am Dr. Ahmet Can Azak.
My name is Dr. Emin. I am working as a hair transplant surgeon with astronomy.
Hair is the most important or important to the man especially. Yes, for the woman it's important, but women make a makeup. But for the man, I think hair is the makeup for the man.
Oh, I never thought about that. Hair is the makeup.
Also, for the man, the hair loss. If the man losing the hair, sometimes they can lose the self-confidence, and after the surgery, when they have a good result, they take again self-confidence.
What do you think it is that makes people want to fly all the way to Turkey? Like Jordan's from Washington State in the United States. Why would he come all the way here to do this?
Because the Turkish surgeon has too much experience.
Too much, meaning so much that it's great.
So much experience.
Yeah. Some people in the U.S. pay like $10,000 to $20,000, I've read, for the similar surgery. How much would they pay at Estanove, and kind of why do you think people are traveling all the way from countries around the world to come to Turkey to get this done?
It varies clinic to clinic. Here, I believe we cost $3,000 to $3,000 to $5,000.
Much different in prices than the U.S.
Exactly. Way cheaper, and it's not all about the finance. The services here is good too, because we have lots of practice here. There's a huge circulation, patient circulation here. Even when you go out, you can see from lots of different clinics, there's lots of patients from post-surgeries, bandages on. So it's the local people are very used to that people, and they don't get shocked when they see people with the bandages. It's so regular here right now, and the same with the airport.
What does the future of medical tourism in Turkey look like from your perspective?
According to my opinion, I think Turkey's medical tourism getting bigger and bigger, and we have a lot of patients coming a lot of around the world, and especially when I talking about hair transplant. If someone has a great hairs, and everyone says you are coming from Turkey. Also, everyone says you get a Turkish hairline, and because we did a great job in Turkey about hair, and it helped about getting bigger medical tourism, and it is very popular in hair transplant in Istanbul.
So, question for you. You look at me, I have a head full of hair, right?
Yeah.
I have a beard. I'm actually, a lot of people would tell me, my barber would tell me back in the day, I'm a very hairy person. What would you do for a person like me? Like maybe if I wanted like the perfect beard or the perfect mustache, or I wanted my mustache to, be able to twist it up. Yeah. What could you do for a person just to add that signature touch that I would like?
Yes, some patients expectations very high. For example, maybe you want a Salvador Dali's beard, Salvador Dali's mustache. Yes, I can do, but I have a limit. Also, we have some ethics problems. Firstly, we are discussing with patients this, and also I want to understand patients' expectations, because sometimes our patients' expectations really high. Sometimes we cannot afford it. So we are talking to patients, and we are doing expectations to make a real. After that, I can do Salvador Dali's mustache if you want. If you have enough time, I can do.
Beautiful. So come to Turkey, they're gonna tell you the exact truth of what you can and can't have, but it's gonna make you definitely look better. Whether it's a new smile, a new hairline, or a fresh start, what people find in Istanbul goes far beyond the mirror.
Hey, how's it going? Jordan here. Just wanted to give a quick update on my hair transplant process. So I'm almost to month 3 of the recovery phase. You can see I have some hairs coming in. Still got a long way to go. But overall, I'm really glad I did it.
What we are trying to do, unreasonable hospitality. Because people forget what you say, people will forget what you do, but people will never forget how you make them feel. This is how our aspect is. So, and also when you see the history in Istanbul, when you see the different art, when you see the different food, especially in Istanbul, so I think it is unforgettable memory people have when you are going back to the home.
This city knows a thing or two about reinvention, and from what we've seen, the transformation is just getting started. To connect the culinary dots on East meets West, we stopped at Shang Palace,
a traditional Cantonese restaurant that won awards for its authenticity and elegance.
It's as regal as it sounds, from the dim sum to the decor. This is China reimagined on the banks of the Bosphorus.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, backing them down.
Wait, now what?
Alright. Yeah. Flip it.
What?
Ooh. Come on, Lindsey.
Why don't you come up here and do it? Stop talking. I'll let him take it from here since he thinks he knows. Please. He's gonna take it from here.
Yeah.
Just two more, then they can go.
Okay.
Okay.
No, use the same one as mine so you can
Yeah.
do it.
Okay. Smack it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh.
Okay, Kolyn. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Big noodles. Nobody want to eat those noodles.
And what better place to end our journey through Istanbul than right here, savoring our final dinner where East truly meets West on a single table.
Istanbul, where the past whispers through every stone and the present dances through every street.
This city has reminded us that history isn't just something locked in time. It's alive in the people, the flavors, the sounds, and the spirit that welcomes you in.
We came here looking for stories, and we found a heartbeat that connects us all.
Heights? Count me out.
Looks like my next adventure is calling.
Next stop, Cappadocia, where history doesn't just live on the ground.
It floats across the sky.